you very much. My name is James Okello Onyoin. I'm a Rotarian and president of the Rotary Club of Kampala Daybreak. I became a Rotarian in the year 2012. That's the very year the club was chartered, so I'm a charter member. I became a year at the very charter of the club, and I've been serving in various capacities. At one time, I was assistant treasurer. I became a treasurer and a number of projects director just last year before my year, and in some other capacities. So I grew up within the club, and I think last year members thought I should be the president for the Rotary Club of Kampala Daybreak, and this has been really phenomenal. I have learned a lot from the year of leadership, the year of service. Yes, I was invited by Charter President Robert Rutaji, who was my friend from earlier time when I was in school. When I was at Makerere University at the Faculty of Commerce, Rutaji used to deliver some lectures at the university, and he gave opportunities to a few of us to join him, where he was actually managing director and CEO of Foods and Beverages at that time. So I worked with him in the company where he was the managing director. I worked internship after year one, call it industrial training, after year one and also after year two. I was with him at Foods and Beverages. Yes, maybe before even I come to my year of presidency. Before I even became president, I was given a very big role in Rotary, which was really like very huge shoes. In the year 2017-18, past district governor, immediate past district governor Ken Mugisha gave me a very big and challenging task. He asked me to chair the mobilization of funds for the Rotary Foundation, and in that aspect, chair the Rotary Foundation dinner, which I did very, very, very well. In fact, that dinner, I'm told, set the foundation for all other dinners that are going to be organized for the Rotary Foundation. Yeah, so I think I want to say that 2018-2019 for the Rotary Club of Kampala Daybreak has been a phenomenal year. It has been a great year. We've been at the cutting edge of innovations. If you remember, IPG, immediate past district governor Ken Mugisha, launched the online registration system at Kampala Daybreak. So we're the first one to start registering our members online. That was a great innovation. Also, we worked and came up, we formed a strategic partnership with the Uganda National Cultural Center, which is called the Uganda National Theatre. Most people know it as National Theatre. We formed a strategic partnership, and we set up we came up with a product called Rotary Cultural Shows. And these shows really gave us the opportunity to showcase to the outside world what Rotary does. And we're privileged that the Rotary Cultural Shows was actually launched by none other than the district governor, Shamila Bat. That was on 17th of November last year. Most Rotarians, today I met someone who told me he was a Rotarian, but he somehow gave up because he's a businessman, and he was not seeing what is the connection between what he's doing and Rotary. Now, we came out as Rotary Club of Kampala Daybreak. We came out with a very innovative product, which is now called the Rotary Business Fellowship. So what we decided was we converted one of our fellowship days, the last Thursday of the month, into an exhibition. So what happens is that the members, the Rotarians who have businesses, who have professions, can actually come and showcase what they do on that day. And it was very surprising because there are people we used to be with even for years, and you actually didn't know what he was doing. Because of that, we created that product, and it has become so popular that members from other clubs told us they wanted to participate, so we opened it up actually at the launch. The launch was launched by the OHT Robert Sibirwa, So we hold this now every month. So out of the 4 fellowships we have in a month, 1 is devoted to the Rotary Business Fellowship. We then also realized that there was a need to put all Rotarians in one forum, and because of the limits, there were so many groups in WhatsApp. You know, you have WhatsApp Connect 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, being the innovators that we are, we set up what is now called the Rotary Hub D9211, which is actually using a Telegram application, which has now put together all the Rotarians and Rotaractors in the District 9211, Tanzania and Uganda. We did advertise this quite a bit during the district conference and assembly, and we now have about 455 members on the Rotary Hub. And it's my hope that if all Rotarians and Rotaractors in a District 9211 can join that hub, because the Telegram application has a capacity of 200,000 members, and we're just about 3,000, 4,000. So we should all fit into one hub, and then we're all able to communicate, especially for district leaders. It will be easier to send a message to all Rotarians within the district by click of a button. So that's another innovation that came up at the Rotary Club of Kampala Daybreak, and we're leading on that. For example, if you have an early childhood development center in Busita in Sironko district, we want to make sure that, of course, that's one aspect of the one focus area, that is education and literacy, but we want to make sure we apply all the other focus areas of Rotary around that project. For example, Rotary cares about the health of mothers and children. So we'll make sure around that early childhood development center, we can run maybe medical camps so that the communities around there can get treated, the children can be treated, and we can also provide education maybe to parents. How do you look after your children? We can, just yesterday, on Saturday, we were planting trees at the site. In fact, in Bukedea, for example, we have already planted about over 70 trees. So we are going to do mission green projects around the early childhood development centers. We're also going to work with the communities. We have another partner called Ampri Farms. And with Ampri Farms, we're into mission green projects. We'll take this partner to each of these centers and establish an economic empowerment project, which will then help to teach or to impart knowledge around, how to grow crops, organic crops, and things like that. So we use the Early Childhood Development Center as the fulcrum for development. And then we bring all the other focus areas of Rotary, whether it is conflict resolution, whether it is maternity and child health, whether it is water and sanitation, whether it is economic empowerment. All those can be then wound around the Early Childhood Development Center. So that's what we are doing. And then, of course, the other project, before I move on, is the Mission Green. We started it a year before, during Governor Ken's time. We partnered with the Ampri Farms, and we have a commitment with them to plant over 1 million trees in the next 5 years. On the matters of health, I want to highlight some of the projects that we've done. As I mentioned earlier, we have a strategic partnership with Help Africa. It's a non-government organization helping children, very vulnerable children, most of them with no parents, who have either lost their parents to HIV/AIDS and so on, and these are really orphans. So there are about 150 of those children. Help Africa is looking after those children, and as I said, we are going to be rolling out these medical camps to all our early childhood development centers, 11 of them across the country, and this can have a big impact in the communities around those places. We actually have a big project on annual surgical camps with the Association of Surgeons of Uganda. Now, the Association of Surgeons of Uganda is a national association of surgeons, and we've been with them for the last maybe 3 or 4 years. Every year, we go to one region in the country, and the surgeons sacrifice their time. We also be with them, We help in the coordination, we help in raising some of the funding, so that we give opportunity to people who would otherwise not afford to get surgical help, surgical operations, to undergo minor surgeries. That program for annual surgical camp normally costs about 200 million shillings, and we've been doing it over the last 4 or 5 years, and it has been successful all along. The other thing I want to mention is that we have also been involved in other life-saving programs. Last year there was a parent, actually a guardian for one of the children, being supported by Help Africa. He was cut with cutlass or pangas, and we made a contribution as Rotary, and we were able to save a life, an operation which had to be done under a very serious emergency. We also partnered with the Rotary Club of Naguru and helped a child who had a heart problem and had to be flown to India. We put together some funding and we bought an air ticket, and this child was saved. The life was saved, and we're very happy, very, very happy about that. We have also done quite a lot of work around publicity. If anything, the Rotary Club of Kampala Daybreak is the most visible club on the social media. We are very big on Facebook, we are big on WhatsApp, we are big on Instagram, we are big on with our website. We've also been able to organize some social functions. The biggest of them, which I want to mention, was the home hospitality we had at the home of the current president-elect, whom I'm handing over to. Hajat Safina hosted us at San. So we've had a few of those, but I think next year we're planning, we should have more of those. Being a morning club, I think we need more interactions of that type to bring us closer. So a lot has been done around that. The club has also made significant contributions to the Rotary Foundation. As I can say, we have also grown as a club. By the time we closed the year in 2017-2018, there was 27 active members of the Rotary Club of Kampala Daybreak. As I speak now, we have 39 members. I have not computed the percentage, but that's quite significant, the movement from 27 to 39. Thank you very much. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the people I've worked with in this year. I've really got a lot of cooperation from other Rotarians. I want to start with my district governor, Shamila Bat. She's really an inspirational person. She guided me right from the beginning, and I'm very happy that she was always able to give me that guidance. I want to thank the other district officials. Of course, all the past district governors, Governor Nonsibirwa, he's always been handy when I have something to do, like he launched the Rotary Business Fellowship. Governor Stephen Mwanje, although he stays in Mukono, he has always braved it. I don't know how he makes it, but he's early. He comes for our fellowship. That's really commendable. So I want to thank all the past district governors. They have been very, very, very helpful. I also want to thank the district executive secretary, Don Kawadwa, who has been very, very helpful throughout the year, guiding me, and the chair, Ann Kutu. It's been a great year of inspiration, not only to myself, I'm sure we have touched many lives, we have inspired very many people. And all the other board members, I really want to say thank you, thank you. You've made it a great year. We're living with very strong projects, and I believe that we are going to see this club even go to higher heights. Thank you very much. At this point, I would like to take this opportunity to thank my wife, Marion Onyoin, who has been behind me all through this Rotary year. She has supported me. She's a major donor herself in Rotary. Thank you very much for your support. I want to thank my children who missed me here and there. Michael, James, Manuela, and Jason Onyoin, thank you for your support. I hope that I will be more available to you now that I'm out of office. I also want to thank my wider family, especially my father and mother, Wilson and Edith Okello, who even donated land for the construction of an early childhood development center in Bukedea. Thank you very much for that offer to the community. I want to thank my brothers who joined in mobilizing resources to build the center, more especially Okurt Wilson, Sam Okrapa, Daniel Okello, Peter Ochom, and then Betty and Boniface Okanya. Thank you very much for your support. I look forward to your continued support as I continue to serve humanity. Thank you.
Rotarians and friends are very happy to congratulate the president of the Rotary Club of Kampala, Daybreak, James, for doing such a wonderful year of working with the theme Be the Inspiration. This year I had an opportunity to see some of the events that you had put forth as fundraisers for your club, and especially the fundraiser where you had put a cultural dance drama at the Uganda Theatre, which brought together so many people and showcased the 6 focus areas of Rotary. During the dance drama event, I laughed, I smiled, I took away the values, I took away the storyline, I took away the messages that was given to everyone who attended. Thank you for an inspirational year, and I wish the incoming President Serafina a great Rotary year connecting the world. Thank you.
I am Ronald Kawadwa, the District Executive Secretary. I am also past Assistant Governor, and especially I was Assistant Governor for Kampala Daybreak, where my very good friend James comes from. James has been inspirational president of Kampala Daybreak this Rotary year, where I have been privileged to serve as the District Executive Secretary. You would say more or less the CEO of Rotary in this district.
My name is Anne Nkutu, and I'm a member of the Rotary Club of Kampala Nalia, and I'm currently serving as the country chair for Uganda. The position of country chair affords you an extraordinary opportunity to interact with Rotary leaders at all levels. And this includes club presidents with whom I have to engage frequently, particularly in relation to the annual goals. But I must admit that apart from my own club president, there is no other president that has engaged me nearly as much as James Onyoin. To say that he sends me an email or a WhatsApp message on a daily basis is not an exaggeration.
I'm Rotarian Timothy Basima from Rotary Club of Kampala Daybreak. I am the immediate past president of the club and currently the club trainer 2018-2019. Rotarian Dr. James Onyoin is an inspirational president. He has brought our club to the heights to where we expect it to be, and he has helped us as a club to be innovative. Our club is now an IT club. The communication is at a steady speed of IT innovations. At the same time, when it comes to service projects, Rotarian James Onyoin has made our club known in the district and at the Rotary International level as a club that puts service projects in the first hand.
My name is Frederick Chitakule, charter member, Rotary Club of Kampala Daybreak. Service above self is a principle that we cherish as Rotarians. Service projects is one of the ways through which we actualize this key motto for Rotarians.
James has been very, very, very keen on sharing whatever is happening in his club, whatever plans he has, and he's, always updating you on how far they have gone, what they've achieved, what they're going to do next. and even when it's things like a project that's been completed, he'll still tell you, in case you missed this, you can find it on Facebook, you can find it on WhatsApp, you can find it on UBC TV. I don't know what relationship he has with UBC, but I think he always gets the club's activities recorded, and he always will tell you ahead of time that please watch it.
I have liked the cordial relationship that we have had with James. Of course, I have very good personal history with this club as assistant governor when President Chibedi was president of their club. And so over time, it has been a great concern for me to see the health and the relationship that Daybreak has with its members. And I must say that I'm very impressed about the activities that the club has done in this Rotary year, and also the growth of Rotary amongst the members. We have seen many new members come in, but James has exhibited personal decorum of his own.
We have started the Rotary Business Fellowships in this regime of Rotarian James Onyoin, which is another innovation that is bringing together all Rotarians from different clubs and non-Rotarians to exhibit the businesses they do. To me, I feel that is an innovation that Rotary wants. He is a team player. That is his weakness. And this gentleman, Rotarian James Onyoin, is somebody we are all proud of. That given chance, we are swimming through to the next level because of his leadership.
One thing I would like to commend James Onyoin for is that I think he's taken the Rotary Club of Kampala Daybreak to another level. During his year, the Rotary Club of Daybreak has become something akin to an incubation center, because every other day they come up with a new idea. During this Rotary year, for example, they came up with the idea of having a cultural show at the National Theatre, which was groundbreaking in its own, because who would think that, we can use outsiders, artists, to depict what we do. And, they depicted pretty much what we do in the 6 areas of focus.
The next years, I'm seeing a club being one of the model clubs and being a club that is going to be innovative all through. Let's learn from each other as club members and as Rotary at large, so that we make our Rotary fraternity to the level that we shall be proud of. The club is going to be a world-class club. We are now at a turbo engine in our escalation of what we do as a club, and there is no doubt that we shall be there.
We have worked very well with James as president of the club. As executive secretary of the district, you help the district governor run the affairs of the district. And this year I have had the singular, I think, privilege to serve with the district governor that does not sit in the same country where the district secretary is. And this doesn't happen. I don't know if that has even ever happened in the history of this district before. And so working closely with James and the Rotary Club of Daybreak has given me first-hand information and first-hand experience on the greatness that the club has and how great they have worked together to make sure that the communities in which we live, we are able to give them the service that they look out for. So I want to thank you, James, from a personal friend perspective, but also from a leadership perspective for the great things that you have done.
Apart from that, during this same year, the Rotary Club of Kampala Daybreak also came up with the idea of the Rotary Business Fellowship. And I also had an opportunity to attend one of those fellowships. And I think it was a very, again, innovative way of adding value to members by giving them an opportunity to come and, network with other Rotarians, speak about their business, get contacts, and do business together. such that Rotary is not just about fellowship for the members, but also something that adds value to the work that they do, that adds value to, to them in a profitable manner. For example, through getting clients for their businesses. And I think that was very, very innovative.
There are two things that I usually tell my fellow Rotarians in clubs when I get the opportunity to speak to them. That what makes our clubs is either good members and good leadership. But good leadership comes at the pinnacle of everything. And leadership is about inspiration. So I want to thank you, James, that as a friend of yours, you have not disappointed us. But on top, as a district secretary who has served in this year diligently, you have also been a very pivotal person to that.
But perhaps even bigger than that has been the early childhood centers that, again, the club initiated this year. And I think they have a total of 6 early childhood centers that are being implemented across different parts of the country through a partnership with another organization. But again, that was probably something that was very much driven by the president.
My last word is to the club members and the Rotary fraternity at large is let's be team players. When we work together and have participatory approach as Rotary Club members, we shall all share the success. Let's come out there and make a difference in the lives of those that are underprivileged. Together, we shall be the winners. Thank you.
Kampala Daybreak has put up some of the best projects that we have seen in 2018, 2019. The concept of the ECD that has moved all over this country is something that in Rotary we call long-lasting community projects that bring back hope to the people that are underprivileged. The early childhood development centers that you have built, I think now you have done 5, including engaging my own Rotary Club of Kasangati into doing something in Makukuba, is something that this district and this Rotary world will remain cherished to hear. I have seen you as a club under the leadership of James going deep down into the community.
And I'd like to congratulate him on a successful tenure as president. And I hope that he'll continue to carry forward these ideas, both as a past president, but also as a leader wherever that he is. So once again, congratulations, James. And I also want to congratulate the incoming president, who I hope will carry on the ideas that have been started during this Rotary year.
Rotary has 6 key focus areas, these being water and sanitation, maternal and child health, disease control and prevention and treatment, basic education, peace and conflict resolution, among others. We at the Rotary Club of Kampala Daybreak have risen up to do service projects in the Rotary year 2018-2019 in our desire to extend love and transformation into our communities. We started this journey in this Rotary year in August 2018, where we went to an NGO called Help Africa that has orphaned and vulnerable children, mainly from Katanga slum, under their care. So to this, all these 162 children received medical care. Medical care in the areas of HIV/AIDS testing and counseling, eye care, dental, total health checks, and were given treatment. Some of these children actually were seeing a doctor for their very first time. It is for this reason that we have partnered with a Canadian organization, the Institute of Education, of Rural Education and Development, IRED, to build early childhood development centers. To date, we have so far built 6 schools, 4 from West Nile, 1 in Kayunga, and 1 in Sironko. But not only have we done that, this year alone, we have already started construction of 4 early childhood development centers, one in Iganga, in Butende to be specific, one in Bukedea, another one in Kanungu, and another one in Luzira prisons. All these schools are already up and running, and we can pledge and confirm that come December 2019, these schools will be fully operational and running and ready to receive children. But one wonders, how are you able to do 1.5 billion projects, pay for surgeries, construct schools, do medical care in communities and with organizations? The Baganda have a saying that agari awamu gegaro menyama, literally meaning that united we can do a lot. So we have partners that have worked with us through this journey. Without these partners, it would rather be very difficult or even impossible to do all these projects that we've been able to do. So we want to say thank you very much to ESCOM. We want to say thank you very much to the Institute of Rural Education and Development, I read. We want to say thank you very much to Goldgate. Thank you very much to Jim Roberts. Thank you very much to PKF, KCCA, Help Africa, Humphrey Farms, Uganda National Cultural Center, National Water and Sewerage Corporation. Thank you very much the Association of Surgeons of Uganda, the K16 Girls, the Masereje Foundation, Wilson Angura Foundation, Uganda Prisons, Butende Church of Uganda, Pride Performers. And these have added to the tremendous and tireless efforts to the Rotarians and members of the Rotary Club of Kampala Daybreak and other Rotarians that have joined hands with us to make a difference to our community. So we want to say thank you very much, but we're not stopping here. We are more than charged and ready to do even a lot more come the Rotary year 2019-2020 under the theme Rotary Connects the World. Thank you very much and God bless you.
How are we going to determine, James, that your legacy at Daybreak was fulfilled is through how many leaders you have been able to develop and how best you support Rotarian Hajat Safina. So do not go away as IPP, whereas you are going to enjoy yourself in the general happiness corner where many of us are, though many times we're brought at the high table. But I hope that you can help President Safina grow this club another fiber, because it's from the success that President Safina will have that will continue giving you more and more marks. Thank you for being an inspirational leader. Thank you, Daybreak, for being inspirational members. And I look forward to continuously working with you. And it's been a great privilege for me to be associated with a club like yours. And I hope that you continue surpassing the model of a good morning club that serves its community, that has fun, that grows family, but also works well with the young people. God bless you, and service above self.